Yo, what is up, guys, man? Buckle in. We have a long video ahead of us today. A 1 hour Ultra Vegito video, man. Stay tuned. Go ahead, grab your popcorn, your drinks, all the good stuff. That's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna look at this amazing Ultra Vegito video. So, title of today's video is indeed Ultra Vegito kills Giin. Got a destruction of Universe 12. So, I don't have to say too much. Sit back, relax. Now let's get on to the reaction. Let's go.
So our story continues with Vegito in his Ultra Kaioken form, the combination of Ultra Instinct and Kaioken, slathered in his aura, floating in the sky, still above Gaiba. But as we stare deeper into his face and eyes, a cold and unflinching look stares back at the Mystery Universe 12 warrior. As Vegito lets out, "So what now? Are you just going to stand there grunting?
Alright, so
are you going to
people have told me that this is Ultra Kaioken, so it's like Ultra Instinct mixed in with Kaioken.
But Gaiba, still under the mind
Which
control
just sounds
of Ghibli,
insane, by
just
the way.
continues to angrily grumble, believing still that Vegito was the one.
Alright, so Gaiba here, he is
who murdered
possessed. Just to let you guys know, he is possessed. But you know, he's mind controlled, right?
But meanwhile,
Giin originally killed Gaiba's family, but then Ghibli like mind controlled him, and now he thinks Vegito did it, right? So that's the whole like premise of this.
This is not how I envisioned things going. Of course, this saying would surprise us in some way, but what is this? He looks stronger here than in his Super Saiyan form. Ultra Instinct is one thing, but what in Universe 12 is that red aura around him? Kaioken, did he say?
Yeah, Kaioken,
Just
yep.
what kind of Kai would teach the God Killer such a technique? Treacherous scum. But knowing this battle is still far from over, anger takes over Giin once more as he turns quickly to the wizard and yells, "Ghibli, no more games! As expected, this God Killer had a trump card of his own. So now, we must reveal ours. Amplify the seal's effect on Gaiba. Send him into a complete rage."
Oh no.
To which, of course, the nervous and fearful for his life, Ghibli
Yeah,
would
fearful
just
for his
respond,
life, okay.
"Yes, my lord. I'll do everything in my power." Yeah! Before instantly yelling once again, waving his hands as yet another wave of mysterious magic surrounds the young man.
Okay.
And of course, as the magic does once again hit Gaiba, he is frozen still as slowly but surely his entire mind becomes polluted with rage and hatred. The pain of the army of thoughts swarming his brain instantly caused Gaiba to squirm.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for
He
Gaiba,
grabs
bro.
his
What the
temple
hell?
with both hands, just hoping to calm things down. But Ghibli, on the other end, unfortunately, isn't even close to finishing.
Yeah, damn Gaiba, bro. You gotta take some painkillers, bro. Like, damn.
Vegito is slightly confused.
That headache is
as he
crushing you,
comments,
bro.
"What the hell is that wrinkled bag doing to him? Is he hurting him or helping him?"
I mean, hopefully we were able to see
But
Gaiba's
Nico just seems to be
backstory
making
here,
that
at least a
kid
little
go
bit.
Crazy. It's like torture. But why? But as Vegito contemplates, Gaiba screams.
Oh, damn.
reach their
Whoa.
breaking point as his whole body now begins to mysteriously transform, as the G symbol on his forehead begins to glow molten orange, and his hair grows and spikes up.
So it's glowing
completely,
orange. So if this does get
becoming the
animated,
Super
it'll be
Saiyan
orange. Okay.
himself, until suddenly, out of nowhere,
Whoa.
the previously unassuming emerald medallion on the neck of the young Universe 12 fighter.
What is this some like
suddenly
Broly
breaks
stuff, bro?
From the overwhelming
Call back to
power.
Broly, bro.
And as if taking precedence even over Ghibli's magic and mind control. Instantly as the medallion breaks, the pupils of Gaiba's face disappear.
Okay.
And he goes silent for a few moments
Until? Whoa!
From the confines of the broken gem,
Yeah, bro, it's like Broly's though, bro. What's going on? Talking about Z Broly, by the way.
The chain was more of a restraint than just a piece of jewelry. As Gaiba's screams become even more blood-curdling. And suddenly, his pupils then begin to reappear.
Okay.
His body and face now covered in veins as his stature prepares to undergo what seems
I wonder what's up with like the whole pupils disappearing thing. Damn, he's still powering up. Oh my gosh.
This monster Gaiba is. Gaiba lives up to his name as his hair extends rapidly while sharpening and hardening at the same time.
Hey, yo, Super Saiyan 3 clone Gaiba? Okay.
A monstrous and muscular limb grows forth as his entire body grows in tandem.
Okay.
And so too does his foot, which now resembles more of a beast than a humanoid mortal.
Okay.
Suddenly, as the dust settles,
whoa! What the?
Sudden and
whoa!
Transformations in DB history.
I was not expecting him to grow that big. I'm thinking he's just gonna be like Vegito size, but just like a little bit taller. But like, whoa, what the hell is this?
Unrecognizable in this beastly state.
Bro, he's as tall as like the MUI, like you know, MUI like clone things, right? The giants.
Wholly unable to even explain what had just happened.
What is this?
As he continues to look in complete shock and awe, and not
I'll be the same way, bro. I'd be like,
but also the power emanating from him.
Okay.
He then thinks, "What the hell? What's happening to him now?
Yeah.
How is he able to transform while I can't? Is that one of the wizard's rules? Either way, that scrotum is going too far with this kid. I can sense his life force failing. There's no way his body can take much more.
Okay, his life force is actually depleting.
Hear me, wizard!" But simultaneously,
he cocky, bro. Bro, you just laughing.
Power-drunk Jin just laughs maniac before screaming even more orders. "Yes, Ghibli, keep this up and your planet will be spared, just as I promised. Keep unleashing young Gaiba's wrath. Make him relive his clan's slaughter, his father's death by Vegito's hand.
Okay.
His rage is infinite, and so too will the power the seal extracts. Push him until he grows to the size of this entire galaxy."
But he can actually grow that big? I mean, I think he would explode before that happens.
As to the side of him, a sight appears that would be the last thing he would have ever expected. As suddenly, right in front of the wizard Ghibli, Ultra Kaioken Vegito appears much to the surprise, of course, to the wizard. "What? What are you doing here? The Destroyer and Angel, they're over there!" But the totally cold-faced Vegito,
yeah, he knows. Just get rid of the wizard and all this will end, bro.
Lets out emotionlessly, "You, wizard, I don't know what you and this Destroyer's deal with this poor kid is, but you don't give a damn what happens to him, do you? Whether he dies by my hand or defeats me, he's nothing but a pawn to you, isn't he? Just like your gods, you treat us mortals like mere playthings to use and discard. And for that, you will now die as a god too."
Oh no.
No! Leaving the wizard.
Oh damn, look at Ghibli, man. Look at his face.
As Vegito,
it looks like looks like he's like smiling a little bit, bro.
Vegito, though,
obviously he's not smiling, bro. I'm just saying.
Back mercifully, "Any final words, scrotum?" Yes, please stop. I could be of
Oh no!
But in a planned scene, dashing the
Oh
hopes
no!
of the wizard before he
Damn, he couldn't even finish this sentence. He's gonna say, you know, I could be of use, but like Vegito's like, yeah, you done, you done. Damn.
And as a result, in a flash, Ghibli becomes no more, speedily eroded away on the spot into complete nothingness. What? No! As finally,
I mean, they were just watching, they were just watching him, bro.
Of their somewhat key player in the battle, but not one to remain still. Immediately, without saying another word to each other, both Giin and Martino then appear in front of Vegito, confronting him head-on as Giin grunts, "You damned Saiyan! How dare you! We wanted to finish you off after Gaiba, but now's a better time than ever, isn't it, Martino?" To which the severely unimpressed angel attendant would respond, "Yes, let us spare young Gaiba the hassle. This will be for my brothers and sisters." As immediately both Angel and Destroyer together.
All right, Giin, let's see, Giin. See what you got.
But of course,
okay, he just disappeared. Okay.
In his newfound form, vanishes with speed right before either god makes contact. Where the hell did he go now? Be on guard, Martino. As suddenly, what started as a simple curiosity over where Vegito had escaped to, turns to a full-blown shock to the angel in particular as...
Whoa!
Behind the angel,
oh shoot!
Is gripped,
oh no! Don't do it, Vegito! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Chokehold by the God Killer, as the struggling angel just mutters out, "Unhand me! How did you even get by undetected?" Dropping his angel staff as he tries fruitlessly to loosen Vegito's grip, not knowing the more he struggled, the tighter it would get. Vegito, though, now with one of the most demonic terms of the series, would reply,
and don't do it, Vegito.
"Calm down, angel. With the size of you, you don't want to be moving around too much. Might make a mistake and burn a cow."
Damn, bro, you roasting Martino, bro.
And you wouldn't want that.
okay. Okay,
Just
bro.
stay still. I'll have you skinny a much easier way. Call it my version of liposuction.
Okay.
What are you saying, God Killer?
My version of a liposuction.
Leaving the angel with a mixture of anger and anxiety over what just Vegito's next move could be. But of course, once he finds out, he soon wishes he never did. As out of Vegito's left arm, his cell tail.
That still looks disgusting to this day,
as
bro.
Vegito says under his hushed breath,
to this day, it still looks disgusting.
Stay still for me, will you?
Whoa!
And within a nanosecond,
dude, where's Giin at, bro? Where's Giin?
In a
Hello?
less brutal fashion than we're used to, but this time directly into the belly of the big boned angel. Immediately beginning its suction as the shape of the tail distorts as energy.
Wait a minute. Where's Gaiba? Where's Gaiba? Where's Giin?
What are you doing?
Hey, Martino's looking skinnier already.
Words are proven right, with Martino just before death appearing far younger and skinnier than before, almost looking like a cross between the Grand Priest and Whis as he dramatically loses weight. Martino! Meanwhile, though,
I mean, this stuff could just be happening like in literal seconds, right? So, you know, it may not be like, you know, it may not. This may not be taking minutes to happen, right? So they may not have time to see what's happening.
Back as if on instinct from detecting such a grave danger, putting some distance between himself.
But yeah, like, no, but like, seriously, where's Gaiba? Like, is he just like watching this, like, go down, or?
There's no use.
Or what? Or was he like far away?
This monster can't be stopped by just normal means. I have to do it, and do it now!
Do what?
Hakai! As in a complete shock turn, Jin unleashes his own Hakai in the form of an all-powerful blast of energy that is far-reaching, erasing anything and everything it touches.
Okay.
And of course, most notably, aimed at his own angel. But from behind, we see the blast is far from nothing, with just the base being larger than his own body as black lightning begins to coat the god. And from above, we see just how truly gigantic the blast is too.
That is huge, bro.
And presumably Vegito, most definitely caught up in it and erased to nothing. In the aftermath, these thoughts are confirmed, as before Jin, in the dissipating smoke, nothing but scorched particles remain. Something was definitely erased, and Jin too knew it. As when we look back at the exhausted god, he bears
Okay, that must have used a
no doubt
lot of
in his
energy
face,
then.
but
Okay.
only a sense of sorrow as he lets out, "I'm sorry, Martino. I had no choice. With him wrapped up with you, I had to get rid of both of you while he was still absorbing you. In the end, his lust for power, your sacrifice, is what killed him, my friend. So be proud. You will always be. Will you remember me too, fish face? But of course, things could never
I mean,
be
is that
as
really a
simple
compliment?
with the
Like,
god
you will be
killer.
remembered.
As from
Like,
behind
you know,
the
how about I be
frightened god,
revived?
a
How
dark
about
silhouette
that? Like, I don't want to be
appears, and
remembered.
of
Can you just
course,
revive me,
a
bro?
familiar voice rings.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that shot of Vegito looks insane.
When
Okay.
the scene zooms out and Jin eventually turns his head around, Ultra Vegito, of course, in classic style, stands motionless right behind him. His aura still surrounding him after presumably using his super speed to escape just in time.
Okay.
With the two now face to face with one another, God Killer and his
Damn,
so-called
yeah,
victim,
Jin.
Vegito
Jin
then
is
lets
swung
out
pretty
comment.
hard, bro.
How heartless of you to erase your own angel, Jin. And annoying, too. That was supposed to be my pleasure. But oh well. I'll still get the chance of wiping you from existence. And that will be more than satisfying. I'll do you a favor and save that till the end, though. After all, I want you to witness firsthand the defeat of your little lapdog. Pumped with steroids and magic or not, he will be disposed of quickly.
Steroids and magic, yeah.
And then I'll come for you. Twitch the angrily looking god would just whisper back, "And what makes you so confident that plan will go as you say, God Killer?" But in response, Vegito just extends his Godslayer
When
blade.
he extends
And with a
this damn
sinister smile
blade, bro, you
responds,
better start running, man.
"You know what? You've actually got a point for once."
Yeah, he just made. Yeah, Jin just made
So
this
in that
worse.
case-
Oh no.
As without warning, Vegito aims downward and begins slicing in all directions with near undetectable speed and precision. With Jin and us manga readers only able to see after images in its wake. Eventually revealing to us
Whoa,
the
Jin, are you
shocking
okay?
result of slicing
Whoa.
both of Jin's legs just under his kneecaps.
Oh
The
damn.
completely unsuspecting destroyer can only look on, unable to even react to the pain yet due to the shock and adrenaline.
Oh, damn.
Looking down, he eventually can only yell, You! What have you done? How are you doing this?
Whoa!
As finally the
Man, dude, I feel like that would hurt, bro. Like, if that actually happened to you.
From his severed limbs, sending his body flying face first towards the ground. As blood.
I mean, at least use your hands to protect your head, bro, when you fall, man. Damn.
Eventually plummeting to the ground with a thud. As if one eye open, he then grunts, looking at his attacker in jest, grumbling. This is not over. As with the strength he retains in his arms, Jin pushes his torso up with his upper body alone, shouting venomously, You think that's enough to stop me? All I need is one opening, and I'll erase you forever!
Yeah, good one.
Just as Jin's threats build and his confidence grows slightly, instantly, his throat is struck by a familiar beam of energy.
Oh, damn.
Immediately creating an energy collar right around the
Yeah, those are the energy collars from Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta's fight.
And with his head now trapped and completely immobilized, Jin yells, Damn you! If you think this will keep me down, then you're sadly mistaken.
Yeah, he just keep talking, bro.
But Vegito,
Bro, he just keeps saying stuff, bro.
slightest, would just look back scarily saying, You can try, Destroyer, but you'd need to cut off your own head to do that. I'd suggest you just stay down and enjoy the show. Your time will come, but for now, I better fix this monster you created. And with that said, Vegito then shifts his face back to serious, as he turns his head to the all-powerful creature before him, thinking in his head, At least with killing that wizard, this kid's power has stopped rising.
Okay.
But his energy is still ridiculous as it is. His body won't be able to maintain this for much longer. I need to stop him now, if he's going to survive. And when we zoom out, as Vegito watches from the strange mountaintop, the giant Gaiba is seen in the distance, still grabbing his head in pain.
Okay, so he must have just been like in pain this whole time, I guess.
But soon enough, the beast makes eye contact with Vegito once again, still covering his forehead, but groaning. My family.
Okay, so the G symbol is gone. Okay.
Surprising Vegito as he looks on obliviously, wondering, Pay? Pay for what? I've killed that Ghibli character who was controlling you. You should be free now, right? But as Vegito questions Gaiba, the monster begins slowly removing his hands until...
It's still there? What?
Revealing still on his forehead
How is that still
the
there?
G symbol and seal Ghibli had placed earlier, meaning even after death, his magic and brainwashing lives on within Gaiba.
Oh damn, okay.
Immediately, as if in testament to that fact, Gaiba then begins powering up once more. This time, now to what seems his full power, surrounding the massive beast in a dark pink aura with red lightning storming all around. And just as before, he quickly then dulls his screams, closing his mouth shut once again as his cheeks...
What's he gonna do, like a mouth blast? Yep, I knew it. I know. You can just tell when people are gonna do a mouth blast, bro. You can instantly tell.
An even more giant wave of energy, one with infinitely more power than the last. And immediately, the sheer size is apparent to Vegito, as it rushes right before his face, with his eyes opening wider and wider as it approaches. Vegito's forced to think fast. No! What? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? That's too big to even risk absorbing.
Okay.
Quickly
Okay, so he can't absorb it because it's too
as
big.
he says,
Or it's too much of a
"This is
risk.
hardly fair. But if you want to play like that, then I guess I'll need to push Kaioken to its limit for you." And Vegito quickly then places his hands and legs into an iconic Saiyan position,
What is he gonna do? The Gallic gun?
powering up immediately. As a strange,
Okay.
almost electricity-like aura begins surrounding him until... Gallic Gun!
Okay, he is gonna do the Gallic gun. Okay. Bro, I haven't seen the Gallic gun in a long time, bro. When was the last time Vegeta did that? Was it Dragon Ball Super against Zamasu, right?
The end result, of course, being a cataclysmic collision of two unstoppable powers. And despite the differences, from the right angles, the two actually still look to be on almost even ground, as the entire planet and universe itself quakes.
I feel like you really don't want to lose a ki blast, like a mouth blast. You don't want to lose that ki blast battle, right?
You're not beating me, kid! And despite
I
the
think it's more
overwhelming number of
powerful.
disadvantages
Like a mouth
facing
blast is
him,
more powerful, I
still in
believe,
base form
than like a
using
normal
the power of
blast. But
Kaioken alone,
you don't want to
Vegito
lose that.
continues
'Cause
his
if you
struggle,
lose, I mean, you're probably
pushing
gonna die.
against
To be
Gaiba's
honest.
oversized attack. But soon, as we look from above, the true direction of where the battle is going becomes clear. As Gaiba's beam destructively pushes back the God Killer's blast, reaching closer and closer to the Saiyan. He's beating me back! Eventually being realized by Vegito himself as he begins to panic, thinking, so I still don't have enough strength even with Kaioken. Ridiculous. Who is this kid? Guess I'm going to have to push things even further.
Even
But
further.
this is going to hurt. Kaioken times 20!
Okay. Kaioken times 20, okay.
As Vegito bulks his body up even further than before, his skin now becoming even more tinged with red.
Hey, yo.
As his red aura expands monstrously
Oh,
like a
man.
lit flame. With his times 20 increased power, the God Killer's blast shoots out a bulge
damn,
wall
okay.
of energy that travels fast to strike against Gaiba's. And almost instantly, the tables are entirely turned as the beam now becomes noticeably closer to Gaiba.
Oh,
ready
damn
to
it, that's
impact
way
him
closer.
And end the battle.
Okay.
But as Gaiba pointlessly battles back, Vegito, knowing his own strength, just begins to smile knowing the outcome, as he thinks, sorry kid, but no matter how much juice that Bobbity clone gave you,
Yeah, Bobbity
no
clone.
match for me. But as Vegito continues to finish off Gaiba,
Wait, what
his
happened?
ever-reaching closer ki beam, suddenly, a shadow begins to cover him from above and the surrounding areas. What? You've got to be kidding me! As promptly,
Bro,
Vegito's
what's
eyes
going
meet
on,
with
bro?
what is above him, and it is far from what he or us could have ever expected. Gaiba! As eventually,
Wait, he
as
jumped?
we
Wait,
look
did he
from
jump or
below
something?
Vegito, high up in the air is the silhouette of none other than the giant beast Gaiba, who some way somehow transported himself mid-beam all the way up there,
Yeah, how? What the hell?
rapidly falling down until... With no chance to escape, the giant beast lands with a monstrous
what the hell?
crash straight on the head of the defenseless Vegito, causing the very planet to shudder and move through space from the impact as rocks and debris fly everywhere. But all the while, watching from the side of his eye, still pinned down by Vegito's energy collar, Jin begins to smile as he confidently remarks, "Yes, Gaiba, that's the way. Don't let Ghibli's efforts of you go to waste. You're the true strongest in the multiverse. Without his transformations, that Saiyan is no different to any other." And with that said, as the scene moves back to Gaiba, he just remains sat still, pleased too that he has now apparently flattened his family's killer and avenged them all. As he lets out, "I told you, I'll grind you to dust for what you did." But without warning, Gaiba's confident tune changes rapidly as his body begins to vibrate uncontrollably, and curiously, also begins to move upwards. And as we zoom out from the scene, unbelievably,
that's crazy. That's crazy,
Gaiba,
bro.
something or
That's
someone
crazy.
raises the unfathomable.
So he actually
heavy
got
monster.
like crushed, I guess. Not really,
Off, you sack of
but
blood.
like he literally like
This
stomped
person,
on him
of
pretty
course,
much.
being the seemingly
And he was under that. How did he even like? Did he create a
pushing back
shield
with all
at the
his
end?
might as his
Like how did he
muscles
even like
tense
do that?
and
Bro?
bulge.
That's crazy.
And slow and steadily, the God Killer gets himself onto one knee, lifting not only his own body off the ground, but the bottom
that's
of the
crazy,
giant
bro.
Gaiba too, to the point it looks like the Titan is floating. But once fully standing, with a look of pure conviction in his eyes, Vegito would then yell, "Alright, enough of this! If I can't become a Super Saiyan, then I'll go even further without it! Kaioken times
Whoa.
100! Incredibly, Vegito pushes the ability of Kaioken to its utmost limits, roaring to the heavens.
Bro, Kaioken times 100? Bro, he's gonna need to go back and get more sensu beans, bro.
While his skin, hair, and eyes all become near blood red. Begun! As Vegito, in one massive chuck,
shoot.
tosses the Uzaru-sized kaiju straight into the air with so much strength, the Titan travels at rapid speed. Within seconds, just appearing like an ant in the sky before the now outstretched arms of Vegito on the ground. But with the massively overpumped arms of Vegito, the cost isn't free, as Vegito grunts, "It's going to hurt in the morning. My muscles are tearing up already."
Yeah, he has to finish this fast.
But knowing
He
this
has to
battle
finish
can't
this, like,
go on
right now.
any longer, he quickly then readies himself into position, bringing his arms down as he thinks internally, "If I don't end this soon, not only could I run out of energy and set that damn destroyer free, but this silly Kaioken might wreck my entire body beyond recognition. Sorry, kid, but I'm going to have to finish this now, whether you die or not." As immediately, in his super-powered red state, Vegito rushes in at full speed, straight forward towards Gaiba. And mysteriously, as he approaches, a visual representation of a crimson red dragon.
Hey, yo, Dragon
roars
Fist,
with
bro?
ferocity before him until Ultra Dragon
Oh my
Fist. As Vegito, with his fist outstretched completely, launches the legendary finishing move of Goku for the first
I definitely do like the
time.
Dragon Fist.
As the
I do like
Crimson
it.
Dragon he creates as he
But
does
one thing I've
so,
always was curious about, like, is the
roars in
dragon,
both
like, is there like an
fire
actual
with
dragon, or is the
speed
punch
and
like so
velocity
powerful
aimed at one
that,
still
you know,
mid-flight target.
that I don't know, but like some similar to that.
And
Whoa.
like a wrecking ball, Vegito with his all-powerful fist shoots through the body of Gaiba clean. Straight through his torso and out the other end.
Definitely giving Harudagarn vibes.
Just remains completely paralyzed in the middle of the attack. His pupils now missing, having been either knocked unconscious or on the footsteps of death, as his giant body, leaking blood from the gaping hole in his stomach, falls back down to the ground. Slamming down with a thud, still groaning and meaning he's still alive. Almost instinctively though, from the pain, despite so close to losing his consciousness, Gaiba grips with both hands the vicious injury on his stomach, hoping to stem the bleeding as he lets out, "No, this can't end like this. Please, Father, give me strength." But as Gaiba continues to grimace wildly from the pain, nearby the miniature-looking god killer lands down below with a small thud. His body still pumped up and overflowing with Kaioken amplification. Damn it, no! As Gaiba, turning his head and of course
Yo, look at Vegito, though. Look at his his muscles, bro. You see that?
Louder and louder.
Yeah, his arms look crazy, bro.
Knowing his upcoming fate. You pig! You took everything from me! As soon as Vegito raises up his arm to Gaiba, the monstrous giant panics, yelling with rage at the man he still believes destroyed his life. Vegito, though, now almost done with reasoning with the warrior, just looks on coldly and says, "Looks like the brainwashing these freaks have done to you has traveled deep, my friend. I'd have hoped I would have beat some sense into you by now, but that wizard's magic seems to still be affecting you. I'm sorry, kid, but now you leave me no choice. I'll end your pain here and now." As sharply following this, a moderately sized ball of energy then forms in the hand of Vegito, aimed straight at the forehead of Gaiba, ready to blast through his brain and end his life painlessly and quickly.
Damn.
You demon! Causing Gaiba in his final breath to yell out obscenities, hoping in the first attempt it would do anything. But Vegito, just angered, would then yell back, "If only you had figured out I was never the bad guy here!" As Vegito seemingly then powers the ball of energy even further to shoot through with vigor. But once we actually see what is going on, though the large ball of energy remains within the palm of Vegito's hand, instead of attacking, what seems like energy straight from the forehead of the kaiju beast travels straight from Gaiba and into the ball, as if absorbing it for himself. And suddenly, as what seemed like any
Vegito can do that?
stops abruptly,
Vegito can do
the
that?
monstrous Gaiba is then seen still alive, but notably now with the G symbol on his forehead completely gone. Confused, the beast can only briefly comment, You... Jin?
Was that some kind of like forced like spirit vision or something? Like I have no clue what that is. Is that some new like ability?
Once again, reverting back in size to his normal stature, while his facial features change back too. In the aftermath, leaving Gaiba now on his back once again, but back to being a young child, with a more mortal-like appearance, still groaning, but feeling more confused than anything at this point. Immediately though, as if a new consciousness had awakened inside of him, a look of trepidation comes across his face instantly, as he looks to his left and yells out, "What? Where am I? Where's my father's killer? Where's that monster? Jin!" But stopping the young fellow in his tracks, Vegito's voice then answers calmly. Relax, kid. It seems you've come back to your senses, but there's no need to freak out. You were put under a spell to attack me. The spell, magic or not, had to be some sort of energy controlling you. So I used a technique of mine known as spirit fission.
Oh, okay, so that is what it was. Okay.
You don't need to
I had a
worry
feeling
anymore.
it could have been that, but I wasn't
Giin
100% sure.
is already nearly dead. He's behind me, trapped on the ground and helpless. Really? Gaiba instinctively gets up, raising his upper body, totally shocked at the stranger's words, inquiring, You were able to do that to a destroyer? That means you must have gone past his angel too. Who are you? Please, don't kill him yet. Let me avenge them. Let me be the one to avenge my family. But as Gaiba's words yell loudly,
yeah, you have a hole through your stomach, man.
Sharp pain afflicts him.
Yeah.
Of course, from his earlier, still serious injury. Causing him to unceremoniously
yeah, bro, you gotta chill out for a second. Gotta take a rest.
On the ground with a
gotta take a rest,
thud. Vegito, of course, seeing this, like us, can't help but be amused, as he looks down with a smirk and says, So that's what this is all about. Me and you, we're on the same boat. He's responsible for my family's death too, you know. But I tell you what, if you can survive that injury long enough to let me figure out a way to heal you, then I'll let you do the honors, kid. This comment bringing finally a smile to Gaiba's face, even in his injured state, as somehow, now feeling at ease and trusting of Vegito, he replies, Thank you. You got yourself a deal, mister. And with the agreement made, Vegito extends his hand with a smile to Gaiba, and unbelievably, maybe sensing the kind-hearted Goku side within the God Killer, Gaiba also reaches his hand out too, believing that together they could avenge both their families. In a solemn and beautiful scene, with a backdrop of a sunset, their two hands reach within touching distance of each other until... Back on the ground, still immobilized, Giin looks on with a look of pure disgust, as he lets out coldly and oddly with a tone of calm, Damn mortals, can't rely on them for anything, can you, Martino? Gaiba, you were a failure. You could have never been this universe's god of destruction. That damn oracle fish was a fraud, like I had always suspected.
It was a fraud.
And now, because of both of you, all of us will die here and disappear forever.
Now, what are you talking
I
about?
hope you're happy.
What are you talking about?
And
bro?
with that inexplicable foreshadowing said, the god just closes his eyes and in his final moments thinks back to his fellow gods. Doesn't look like I'll be bringing you back after all, Martino. I just hope the other three left pay me back one day for solving this problem once and for all. Especially you, Arak. You owe me big time.
Okay, Iraq. I think Iraq, he's the one.
And out of nowhere, with his final words
Iraq.
seemingly said now, the
Was that the one
begins
with
to
the
grin and laugh until
I don't even know.
Kai! With a thunderous yell that must be using everything.
Is he gonna Hakai the planet or something, just like Cedra kind of did?
He lets out
You can do
the
some
most
coward
destructive
stuff?
phrase in the multiverse. And as we zoom
Yeah, because he
all
does
the way
actually
out
still
into
he
the
actually
depths
still
of
have
space,
his
what was once
arms,
a
right?
peaceful view of the mysterious planet they were on.
So he could just do like
soon
this,
begins
like he
to
could just like
disappear
Hakai
and
the whole
erase
place,
at
right?
scale and speed back into particles. And on the very surface of the planet, This becomes even more clear as entire mountains vanish before the eyes of everyone. This of course being noticed by Vegito quickly, as he observes his surroundings change, and for a moment he remains calm, letting out, "What's this now? Are we changing planet again? But I thought I got rid of that wizard."
Yeah, no, that's not what it
What?
is.
But shock and fear soon come to Vegito's face once he turns back around to Gaiba and their handshake, and suddenly... My hand! Right before the god killer's eyes, the fingers of his hand begin to vanish, along with the hand of Gaiba too. No, he didn't! Until only moments later, Vegito's entire arm also vanishes, and he finally realizes just the dastardly and cowardly move the so-called god had pulled off. Goodbye, god killer. If I die, it will never be by your hand. As just before Jin's entire body vanishes, he spouts one last taunting line to the soon-to-be erased also, saying,
Okay.
No! 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 Jin, you coward! As with one final scream, the god killer yells out, unable to do anything, as the last of his body turns to dust before his eyes, along with his newfound friend and ally, Gaiba. And just like that, from one panel to the next, the entire mass of planet the trio were on then also reciprocates, reverting back to the atoms from which it came from, and thus
man,
ending the battle of Jin versus Vegito, and ending the story of the God Killer. But a short while later, we see Jin wake up, but seemingly not in the area where the planet had been. With a confused face, he looks around and sees total nothingness. Just a plain blank white canvas surrounding him.
One of his
in all
arms is
directions.
gone, and he has the
In
left
an
one.
almost
Okay.
accepting tone though, he soon realizes, so this must be where those who are erased go. I thought nothingness meant that I would cease to exist in any form, but it seems I was wrong. I guess my punishment shall be living in nothingness instead. Before then slowly flying around the endless void, continuing, well, at the very least, I can move around. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to find Martino somewhere out here. But as Jin moves through slowly,
once you get erased into nothingness, you go into the back rooms, man.
Undetected is a certain pair of damaged feet. And of course, in what is seemingly this strange afterlife for the erased, Ultra Vegito appears regardless, angry in the face as he lets out, "You won't be finding Martino anywhere here, Destroyer." What? You? If you're here and Martino isn't, then where the hell are we? Were we not erased? Leaving Jin stunned as he turns around to see the one man he never wanted to see again. To which Vegito, not batting or changing an inch in expression,
I mean, that's the thing though, if that was the case, then the Ultra Vegito would be here. If he, like, if this were, like, you know, if this actually did exist.
You didn't really think your plan would work, did you? Where we are is somewhere with no end and with nowhere to hide. You will pay for what you just did, Jin.
Was he just some type of, like,
when you
time chamber area or something?
Not only did you wipe out all the uninvolved innocents of that planet, but you also attempted to cowardly take out yourself, me, and Gaiba too. In the end, such a move would never be something I could not escape. But before I could, I knew I had to save one of you. And you forced my damn hand to leave Gaiba behind. For the sake of my mission, you forced me to save you.
Oh, damn.
And for that, you will now pay 1,000-fold.
Oh,
Gaiba's
yeah, that
revenge
sucks.
will flow through me.
Gaiba's
if
gone,
it's the
guys. That
last thing
sucks,
I
man.
do.
That would have been cool. Both of them like
As
working together, so
Vegito
that would have
then
been super
instantly
cool.
transforms into his final form out of nowhere. His hair
Just imagine
longer,
both of them
his
training and
left
stuff,
eye
man. That would have been
blackened
cool,
with
bro.
his intense purple aura and
Yeah,
black
Gaiba was pretty
lightning
strong,
out in all
considering,
its
right?
glory. Enraged
that sucks.
now, and with more conviction than ever, the God Killer sets his sight on his latest victim. What? No! How? This power? How can you transform now? Ghibli! Leaving the highly panicked and
Ghibli's crushed,
disoriented
bro.
God to be left paralyzed in the spot as he begins to mutter nonsense. But Vegito, not caring to sugarcoat things, just responds, "No use in calling after that scrotum now, Destroyer. He's gone, and I already told you this isn't his domain anymore. This is mine. What this is inside the Pyramid of Power."
Okay, so he's inside the Pyramid of Power.
Before
Okay.
beginning slowly to walk towards the planted still God, continuing, "A place I chose specifically for you to awake, and for just a brief moment, think your cowardly tactics had actually worked. It may have been short, but I enjoyed every moment of seeing that change of expression from then till now.
Oh shit.
Foolish God." Leaving Jin completely stunned and even more fearful at the depths of Vegito's
how is
sadistic
Jin gonna get
planning
crushed
before
here, bro?
muttering, No, God Killer, get out of my sight!" To which the God Killer, quickly changing his
Oh,
form from a
no.
sinister smirk, then
Oh no,
responds,
here we go.
"Out of my sight, you say? As you wish, my lord." Before rushing in rapidly, closing
Oh, is
the
he gonna,
distance,
take his
with
eyes out?
curiously, his right hand raised and aiming straight for Jin's face.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Before in a shockingly brutal move, Vegito does in fact remove himself from Jin's sight by blinding the god on the
Yeah,
spot,
okay.
sticking 2 fingers in each eye socket with force, bursting the god's eyeballs instantaneously, leaving the destroyer to writhe in pain.
Okay.
But things don't end as Vegito, now beaming his teeth with a smile, continues. "This is what you wanted, right, my lord? You'll never see me again. But in return, now you need to do something for me. And that's give me all of your energy, Jin!" Instantly slamming his left arm onto Jin's shoulder, before rapidly absorbing
man,
every
his-
ounce of her
His arm, bro. His
straight
hand.
from the god.
His hand is just inside his
Continues to bleed
eye
from
while
his
he's doing
eyes
this,
and
bro.
moan from the unfathomable amount of pain and discomfort he is in.
Yeah.
Give me that!
Whoa!
But unbelievably, Vegito does not stop, and with his fingers still dug into the very
Damn, he
face
like
of the
grabbed
god,
him, or
then
he grabbed
roughly
him.
pulls his hand away,
Boom!
still grabbing onto
Whoa.
something, as blood splatters all over. And in a horrific sight, the aftermath is
Bro,
finally
Mortal
the
Kombat
chunk
1 fatality,
of
bro.
Jin, the once
Oh, no.
destroyer of Universe 12, now with his entire face ripped off, leaving just a bloody, flesh-stained skull, tortured alive with no energy left,
I
suffering one of the
mean,
most horrific deaths in Dragon Ball history.
yeah, definitely it's up
Finally, then
there.
leaving the deceased god to fall to the ground face first motionless.
Bro, is he gonna do some Leatherface stuff, bro? He has his face right there
but
still.
As Vegito looks down at his latest victim, a sense of pleasure is not what is seen on his face.
Damn, okay.
As he then lets out, "Even this death is too good for you, Jin. Nothing could ever make up for the countless lives you took over the millennia."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, Jin,
but at the very
compared to
least,
Sidra,
I'll
and like
make
it was
sure
like
all
one more
of
other
it,
god that got
including
crushed.
Gaiba, that you
Jin
never
here, I mean, his is
come
brutal,
back.
but I don't think it was like as crazy. But definitely still brutal though, 100%.
Screaming at the top of his voice, the words which have become more synonymous now with Vegito than the gods themselves. As Jin's body, as expected, vanishes completely and forever. But as Vegito looks down solemnly, only a period of silence can be heard as he thinks about everything that had just happened in Universe 12. Soon enough though, Vegito is then seen curiously rummaging through his back pocket, looking for something, perhaps for any last crumbs of senzu. Until finally, from behind he brings out a familiar broken pendant.
Okay, that's
the same one
Gaiba's.
Gaiba had been wearing just before he had lost control of his power. Grabbing it tightly with his fist, as if replicating grabbing Gaiba's own hand, Vegito would then let out, "Rest in peace, Gaiba. You too were a victim of these gods.
Well, he can't even do that because he was Hakai, so that sucks.
I will make sure to bring you and your family back one day. Until then, my friend." But as Vegito stands alone with these poignant words said, the scene begins to zoom out. Until oddly, Vegito himself is displayed on a large screen lit in a dim room. A table and 5 chairs sat in front of the view, as if Ultra Vegito was a spectacle to someone. But with a loud slam, a
Damn.
fist slams onto the
Oh,
brittle
my damn.
table. And as the panel moves
Damn.
up, it is revealed to be none
Damn,
other
Grand
than
Priest.
the Grand Priest. Now with a completely
Boom.
unrecognizable
Damn, okay.
angry scowl, as he says, "That is it. Even Jin. I will not allow for Zeno to ruin everything I built with this game of his. It was amusing at first, but now this Goku and Vegeta have proven troublesome. If Zeno truly desires to see what this Saiyan can really do, we shall see how he fares against a real challenge.
Oh,
The
shit,
5
okay.
strongest in the multiverse." As right behind the Grand Priest,
The 5 strongest in
4
the
mysterious
multiverse.
hooded
Okay.
figures appear.
Damn.
Unknown whether to just be in the Daishinkan's mind, or actually there too, observing the God Killer.
Okay. Alright, guys. There you guys have it, bro. An hour of Ultra Vegito. 5 strongest in the multiverse. I guess that's what's gonna be coming up next soon here for Ultra Vegito. He's getting some popularity, guys. People know his reputation now. So thank you guys for watching. That was brutal. That was long and brutal. So I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.